Welcome back, everybody. Early and absentee voting is already underway. The May 8th primary is coming up right around the corner. But when you dig down past the big races and the big issues, there's always a lot of judges and seemingly no good way to figure out who to vote for. There is a tool now to help solve that, though, and we welcome Deborah Coleman to the show talking about the website Judge for Yourself. Well done. I think we all need help on this.
Thank you.
I mean, it's hard enough to go through to educate yourself, like we said in the open there, on the candidates for the big offices and the issues, but then you get to the judges.
It's true. And even lawyers who don't go in the courts don't know that much about judges, which is why our 4 bar associations have come together so we can empower people to vote on judges and to vote smart.
So what do you do? How do you go through the process? What is the rating?
We have 4 bar associations, and some of us used to do these things separately. We invite all of the candidates in the contested races to participate in our process. We send them a questionnaire, and we set a day of interviews, and we bring them in one at a time. About 60 lawyers and people from the community interview each candidate. And then the separate groups go to their corners and decide what the ratings are using a common language. That's one of the key things that we do. In very simple language, we say to the public, we think this person's going to make an excellent judge. We think this person's going to make a good judge, or maybe not so much.
All right. I see here 5 different areas: integrity, judicial temperament, diligence, professional competence, community understanding. What about political lines? Do they come into play at all?
No, they don't.
They don't.
Should we are a nonpartisan, independent group. Well, we have an odd thing in this state because people run in political primaries and identify themselves as associated with a party, but in the general election, their parties aren't identified by the candidates themselves. But none of this is important because when we're talking about judges, what's important is, are they going to run a courtroom well? Are they going to be respectful to the people who come before them? Do they know what they're doing? Are they willing to learn when they don't know? So these are the key things that we focus on.
How are the judges with this? Do they dispute their ratings at all, or do they applaud them, or they must notice them? This is really something. I mean, this is really unique.
Well, if your viewers take a look at the website, at the candidates who are running now, and there's 4 contested primary races, and one of those races has 6 candidates, they'll see that the 4 groups independently arrived at very similar ratings for particular candidates, but those ratings are all over the lot. I mean, some candidates were rated all excellent, some of them all good, and some of them all not recommended, which is our lowest rating.
This is a shot of the website right here as we go through it, okay? Easy to navigate through?
We hope so. We've just refreshed the website, and we've actually gotten a few calls from voters already saying, can't you improve this? And we've responded immediately. So if people think there's something that it doesn't do for them, and it's visible on computer, and there's a mobile-friendly approach as well, so if people are using their phones, they can just call it up. Let us know.
Okay. Judge for yourself, okay? You'll get a critique and a rating system and just the information you need on the judges' races. Well done. Thanks, Deborah, for coming in.
Thank you
and
so
the big
much,
message,
Tim.
go out and vote.
The big message is
vote.
Go out and vote, and vote
go.
smart on the judges. Don't guess.
There you go. And we're right back, okay, with more of this very, very smart show after this time out.